What up? I'm studying right now. It's my outfit. Nick is sleeping. Oh, well, I got so tired all of a sudden. Yeah, I was actually... By the way, I want to talk about the following improvements that I'm going to be doing. Just set that right here. Improvements that I'm going to be doing, and also the things that I'm going to be improving. So right now I feel really tired. Whenever it is that I want to study, I feel really tired. I feel like I'm drinking caffeine right here, and I feel out of the world tired. So what I told myself to do right now is to finish up the study guide for the test on Tuesday. Planning on taking that test on Monday instead of Tuesday. And just literally taking that test on Monday instead, okay? And what else? Oh, I have all Tuesday to study. I'm gonna take it instead of the Arabic class, so that is gonna be all set to go. Something else that I'm gonna be talking about is, I don't know why I get so tired. Like, I feel like I need to do something in order to delete. I feel like I'm about to go to bed right now. Like, that's how tired I feel, and that is really, really bad because I need to stay functioned, stay open, stay like open for new information. So here's what I'm gonna do today. First of all, I'm gonna go over what I'm gonna do today. Finish the study guide. Go over the tests, both of the tests for the ones that I'm gonna be taking on Wednesday. That's for sure. Okay. What else? And then I'm gonna do 30 questions of each section on GATE. Well, that's a lot of work, and I have from now till 11 at night, so I got a couple hours. Like, I'm just gonna set up the clock in front of me, that way I don't waste no time. See this? It's the clock. This looks amazing. I look amazing. So I was also I think on Thursday I was in a group and these girls were talking. I was so busy on the computer. The teacher almost came and was like, "Why aren't you talking? For the first time you're not talking." And I was talking a little bit, but not so much. I feel like next time I should talk as much as I want. This is the points that I set up for a group, because I'm really... Here's the thing, my major, or my second major, is communications, so I know exactly what to fucking do in terms of communications. So the very first thing is that when I speak, I need to look at everyone, okay? Because if I look at one person, that person is going to have the power for the rest of the conversation. Because I am literally handing them the power of the whole group when I look at one person. Whenever I'm talking, look at them, let's say, look at them like this. Not only does that look good, that actually gives me more power. Makes me a lot more, like, I'm gonna set myself up on a higher pedestal than everyone else because I'm looking at everyone else. Now they look only at me. You know why? Because I'm the head of the conversation. When I talk, I look at them almost like a teacher. Whenever you talk to a teacher, you don't look at the students as you're talking to the teacher. You look only at the teacher. Why? Because they are the most powerful person there. Why? Because they look at everyone as they're talking. They're literally directing their conversation to everyone. That's why a teacher looks at everyone, and a student or whatever it is looks at one person, and it is the person of power. If it was a president talking, the people who are talking to the president usually just look at the president because he looks at everyone as he's talking. He does not look at one person, and that is a real strong subconscious message that I send to the people who are listening, okay? And that goes for every conversation, whether it's 2 people, 3 people, 5 people, 100 people, okay? It's all the same. 2, ignore. If somebody's talking as I'm talking, just ignore them and just talk the same tone as I was talking. And that's it. If like they interrupt, be like, "Yo, let me finish." Like, you say it like, "Yo, let me finish," and continue talking. Or if it just goes over, be like, "Listen, listen, listen, listen." Or just say, when they go overboard, just be like, "Listen." Shamelessly say that word. Shamelessly. Like, I don't have to be like, "Oh, please listen, please listen." Okay, they did not say please like they did not say please let me talk. They just interrupted ever so rudely. So whoever interrupts, be like listen, just be like listen, and get the conversation back to how it was. Just be like listen, 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 listen. Look at other people who I want to talk to and continue talking. And that I'm talking about in like group situations and everything like that. Just like listen, listen, listen up. Don't just like disengage. Like don't disengage. I feel like I've been disengaging. It's good to disengage, but don't disengage so much. You know what I'm saying? And look away as I'm as they're talking. Look at my phone and stuff. Look at my phone and away when people are talking. Don't give them so much attention. I feel like the less I give people attention, the more attention I get. That's the way it's been. That's the way it's gonna continue to be. All right. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is talk as much as I want. Don't like limit my talking or be like, does this sound stupid? Does this no? Just say it. Whatever it is that I want to say, just say it. Because everything that I have to say is smart, intelligent, and is for a reason. There's no question that comes up to my head unless there's a huge meaning behind it. And something else is that don't look at people as I'm talking. Like I can talk as I'm like doing my work, or I can talk as I'm like using my phone. I don't have to look at people. Do not. That's another one. Do not orient my body towards people. Do not, because leaders and people of higher power never orient their bodies towards their workers or their employees or whoever it is that's not important. Just like look in front of me as I'm writing talk. You know what I'm saying? And like remember, do not talk like white people and shit. And another, all right. So this is a group conversation, and it goes well for like big group conversation, everything like that. Something else is that never yell, speak with a deep voice. Never yell, just like say really hurtful things. Things that I need to improve. My mom is calling Janan. يا ربي دخيلك. That's just the silliest shit. Set myself up for success. Like compete with myself. Like if I want to do something, be like for 20 minutes I'm not gonna do this, and just compete with myself. Think of the perfect student and just compete with whoever it is that's perfect in my head. The perfect student. Compete with that. Not in terms of grades, but in terms of behaviors. After all that cock, I'm mad at myself right now. Like, why the fuck am I tired? Like, I feel this anger. Like, why the fuck are my legs so tired? But you know what? I'm gonna get back to studying. I'm gonna finish this shit. Oh, look at that. Look at this. I have all these. Just look over them. Look over the questions. Yeah. And I think I should start out with the physics, because that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So I'm not going to be doing for until Monday.